Hey guys, just wanted to share this with you. I just saw one of my favorite action cameras from DJI is actually on special right now at $299. And this is the kit. This is it right here. I like it so much. I actually have two of them. And the reason why I like them so much is because it's tiny. See that? Look how small this thing is. It does 4K 60 and 4K 120, and it actually comes with a protective case. And when I bought it, the protective case was not available yet, and I still liked it. But with the protective case, what happens is because this is so tiny, the recording, this whole back thing is a screen, by the way, and the kit comes with both of these things exactly as pictured. It has a dual screen down below, so you can see that right there. Okay, so you got a screen on this side, screen on this side, and what I really, really like is the integration with all the other DJI products that I have. This one is it grew on me. At first, I didn't really particularly like it because the price was $520. Okay, with tax, that's like $560. At $299, that makes it a pretty good deal. The comes with two pieces. They connect everything magnetically, and it snaps in place like so. See that? And this serves as a external micro SD slot right over here. So you can stick in a micro SD, expand a recording memory. So then it becomes like this. Basically, it's modular. There's other modules that are available for it, and other mounts that are also available for it now. Early on, they didn't have that many, so it was a little bit difficult to use. But with this and with this kit together for 299, I think it's a pretty excellent deal. One thing that I was just trying though that I couldn't get to work properly was I was actually going to try to live stream using one of these DJI Action 2s directly onto YouTube. And for whatever reason, the software wasn't quite working. It said it was, but it wasn't. And I guess that's the one major negative thing I said. Another thing is that the battery life, because the thing is so tiny, there's no space for a big battery. So if you keep these two things together, the battery life is okay, but you keep this separate and you want it super portable. And this whole piece right here, just this piece right here, is completely waterproof. So you don't need any other additional things around it. But this bottom piece here, the one with the micro SD slot down here, is not waterproof, and so you can't really change the batteries. But what you can do is, I use this to record maybe 20-30 minutes maybe at a time. It gets really hot, and then I put it away, snap it back on here, and it charges the whole unit, and you're kind of good to go. So this external battery pack is pretty nice, pretty useful. But the key part is that you get really, really good quality. You get the backing of the software with DJI, and you can remote stream from it. I got it working before, and also, all the accessories attached via magnet. So here's one right here. I usually wear this around, and I put this piece underneath my shirt like so, and then this piece sticks out, and it actually magnetically attaches on here. So I have a lanyard. So if I need a POV, I got this going on. So that's one way that I actually use it. Oh, actually, sometimes I don't get this in correctly. So I'll get this in correctly, and it's attached pretty well. It's a little bit weighty with this. You don't want to be doing jumping jacks on that. But see, that attaches fairly well, and the stabilization, everything is really good. I really think DJI has upped their game with a lot of their new products, and this is definitely one of them. 299. It's easily the best deal right now. So if you're interested in getting it, I jump on it. I don't know if or when they're going to sell out. And one thing you want to make sure though is to make sure you give a good test and try, because it's not for everyone. Why is that? Is because it gets pretty darn hot. That's why they give you this. That's why the kit, actually all the kits, they give you this little case thing that attaches. See this right here? This piece right here just slides right on. And this, because the camera gets super hot, you slide that on, it protects it from you and supposedly helps dissipate some of the heat. But I don't see that happening. I think it's really just to protect you from the heat of the camera. But I put this in really difficult circumstances out in the sun, and it's able to handle the heat surprisingly, without, I mean, you would think that it's overheating, but it's not. And, with a case, it actually works out really well. So lately, I have it comes with some mounts in here, and it's good because in the GoPros, uh, I guess I'm ragging a little bit on GoPros because GoPro, when you used to buy the GoPros, they used to not give you a lot of mounts. So one of the mounts that is here, this is a full on like a tripod mount, and it's down here. It's very well designed. Reminds me of their other products when they remember when they first. I don't know if some of you guys remember when the first Osmo came out, but this just snaps right on like that. And it's really steady. It's really not going anywhere. And this is a full on ball head mount. This is a tiny full on ball head mount right there. Yeah. So you get this. You get the neckless mount thing here. Now, I've lost one of the pieces on here, and good luck trying to find that. I've been hoping that they would get these in stock again because I do like clipping. I do like the magnetic holding of this for casual use, casual little clips, and then that just clips on like that, just all magnetic. It's great. Love magnets. I wish more companies would make better use of magnets. So you got that, and then you get this one, and then of course you get the GoPro compatible type of mount. This one, I keep one of these permanently attached to my e-bike when I go out. And what I do is just capture my ride. Unfortunately, right now, I need to add another adapter to level it because unlike the GoPro 360, the GoPro, which has a full-on 360 type of lens, this one doesn't. And I guess the horizon leveling is not as good as GoPro. Okay, so you're going like this, going like that, or if it's permanently like this, I don't know if there's some sort of software to go ahead and level that out. But yeah, I keep this attached on the bike, and actually, no one really ever notices it. And it's such a small profile; it works out well, and it's tiny. It reminds me of the GoPro sessions. That I mean, this is smaller than a GoPro session, but GoPro, they got rid of the session. This is the new GoPro session right here. Okay, so it comes with that, and it also comes with this little mount here, and this one is, I believe it's magnetic down below. As you can see, I haven't used this one, but this is obviously a quarter thread mount, and you could basically what they're showing on the picture down here is that you can take this and screw this piece on here right there, and it magnetically mount on something. So I haven't used in that case of scenario. I really like because it's tiny. I mean, I have other GoPros that I use for that. This one, I really just like taking it out and just clipping it. Just clipping it right there. I'm good to go record whenever. And once I get that live stream thing figured out, live stream from this guy. That's amazing. Okay, and then you get this little, just this little USB-C cable. Nothing fancy about it. It's a nice USB-C cable, but that's what you get. And that's it. That's all that's in the box. The rest of it is all through the software, which is decent when it's working. And I only say that because I was trying to live stream directly from the camera, and I thought it was working, but it wasn't working. So it's a good idea to always double check on something like that. Again, it's $299 right now. I paid at least 400 something for the kit, same exact kit, and it doesn't seem that long ago. And back then, it was a little bit iffy, but now with the updated software, it's a lot better, and it's actually really fun just attaching and detaching this together. So if you see some of my action shots, or some of my action shots, well, actually, you know what? I keep a lot of my action shots private, but when I do shoot a lot of action shots, or I'm going to have a different channel where I live stream from my e-bike, and I'm going to try to do some trips on the e-bike. It's gonna be coming from this, and it's going to be live streaming from this, hopefully. So here you can see, look at that. The resolution of the screen is really good. Speaker's a little tiny. This is just, I mean, it's not that interesting. I keep this on the bike because it's so tiny, and also just to record in case anything crazy happens. It's always a good idea to have like a GoPro. It's basically a dash cam most times of the day when I'm using it. Now I wish this bottom part was this bottom piece was weatherproof, but it's not. So you got a micro SD slot down here. If you record on here, what happens is you just connect it right here, and then you go through the menu. It's a whole touch interface here, and then I slide. Well, let's see if I can get the focus. Come on, focus, focus. I slide it to the menu, and then I just choose to export right here. It exports to the micro SD. It's this one right down here, and I'll export all my footage, and then I can just download it onto the PC. This has all the other features that all the other dash cams have practically. It's got the hyperlapse mode, which is fun. It's got a nice time lapse mode as well, also fun. And I use that also when I'm traveling, or if I have my GoPro recording another hyperlapse somewhere. But the quality of the image is really good. You can change a lot of POVs. There's also a voice command mode, which I haven't used much, but I think I will use it when I take this out and I'm traveling. So I guess I just keep it in a pro mode. It gives me a lot more flexibility in what I want to do. But that icon over there is the voice command, and apparently, you can adjust the brightness and everything. I've never had an issue with really seeing the screen, even though I'm out in the sun and I'm trying to just basically frame. But I mean, look, it frames it just fine. You got the dual screen, and you don't need the space for the dual screen. You remove it, you're good. And you want to charge it on the go, you just connect these two pieces. One thing I will say at this price, though, if you are seriously interested in the ecosystem, I recommend getting two of these. Why is that? Is because as you are recording or using one, if one is starting to overheat after 30 minutes of recording, just a lot of at 4K or 4K 120, I just swap to another one and I just stick it on, and I can record. Basically, these modules are great because they're very modular. Stick them on. This is like an extra battery pack and screen and micro SD backpack, like all in one. So yeah, get it, try it out. If you don't like it, don't hesitate to return it within 30 days. Free returns. I think that's the best way to try it out. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't see anybody on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. If you have any questions, you feel free to type down in the comments. And this is part of my everyday carry kit because it's so tiny and so good. All right, thanks for watching. Check out my link down below. It is an affiliate link, and I appreciate that. If you do purchase anything from Amazon through my affiliate link, I get a small percentage, and that helps me to keep making more videos all around for everyone. Thanks for watching.